The Furrion Arctic 12-volt refrigerator is equipped with multiple built-in temperature sensors that regulate the internal temperature and protect the unit from potential damage. However, sometimes these sensors encounter issues, like when an E3 error code appears. An E3 error code means the power board has detected a freezer sensor failure. When this happens, the digital display will show E3, and you may notice that the fridge and freezer compartments are cooling irregularly or not at all. So, what causes this error and where should you start troubleshooting? Step 1, check for moisture or frost buildup. We'll start by inspecting the freezer compartment. If you notice a buildup of ice or frost in the cavity, there's a high chance the same buildup is happening in the freezer duct assembly, the area where the freezer sensor is located. To fix this, manually defrost the refrigerator. Start by turning it off for several hours, then remove all moisture with paper towels or a dry cloth. A fan can help speed up the drying process. After the freezer and fresh food compartments are dry, turn the refrigerator back on. Remember to check for any lingering moisture. It's important to keep the unit as dry as possible. Keep in mind, though, that removing the moisture addresses the symptom, not the root cause. Excessive moisture buildup in the refrigerator can be caused by high humidity levels, improperly stored food, damaged door seals, a damaged frost sensor, or a temperature setting that is too low. These factors can all contribute to creating frost conditions the auto defrost feature can't keep up with. Step 2. Inspect the sensor and wiring. If the error code is present and there is no frost or moisture buildup, the next step is to check the sensor itself. To access the sensor, remove the freezer drawer. Unscrew and remove the freezer air duct cover at the back of the compartment. There will be two sets of wires connected to the duct assembly. One is for the freezer sensor and the other is for the fan. Verify that the wire harnesses are secure and connected and in a good condition. Step 3. Determine the cause. If the wiring looks fine, the problem could be one of three things. The sensor is damaged and needs to be replaced. The wiring between the sensor and the power board is damaged, which isn't accessible or recommended to be serviced, or the power board is faulty, resulting in a false error code and the power board needing to be replaced. To narrow it down, test the sensor. Disconnect the sensor and close the circuit with a wire. If the error code clears, the power board and the wiring are fine and the sensor is the issue. This is fixed by replacing the freezer duct assembly that houses the sensor. If the error code persists, move on to the next step, checking continuity. Use a multimeter to test the connection at the power board and verify continuity of the sensor harness. If there's continuity, the power board is the culprit. If there's no continuity, the internal wiring is damaged. By following these steps, you'll be able to pinpoint the cause of the E3 error code and determine the appropriate fix.